I'm going to show you how to create a gorgeous, quick textured style on short hair. You have a couple of different options with hair prep. You could either use the mousse and salt spray and blow dry the hair, so you could have a look at the texture hair prep tutorial. Or even better would be to prep the hair using the crimpers, going through step by step, working at the roots and down to the mid-lengths and ends, crimping all the hair using your stronghold hairspray at the root or a little bit of setting lotion and your salt spray throughout the mid-lengths and ends. So once you've prepped the hair, you just need to think about where you want the hair to part, and I'm going to just go for kind of slightly off-centre parting here. I'm just going to go through the hair section by section, getting a little bit of backcombing in there. So you don't need to be too precise when you're creating these sections. You're going to kind of pick up sections of hair, put a bit of backcombing in, smooth, and then you can either spray with your wax or you could use a little bit of your smoothing structure cream and smooth that over that piece of hair, and then just leave it and move on to the next one. You don't want your sections to be all the same size. If she has quite soft silky hair, then you might need to put a bit more backcombing in. Your hair prep should have really helped, so it should feel quite kind of dry and textured by now. It is going to look a little bit crazy, but don't worry about that. There is a method in our madness. If you are working on a client, it would be really good at this stage to use a little bit of your texturizing powder just to make sure that these sections really hold their shape. So I'm going to leave the side sections out and we're going to create the style now. Let's begin. Once you've got all your sections created, you can push them out of the way. Here underneath, we're just going to create a little twist and pin that in position. Then start working with your sections in the centre here. We're not securing them with a bobby pin at this stage. We're just going to use our strong, straight hairpins. If you feel you've got too many sections, you can always bring them together and make each of them a little bit bigger. But we're just going to go one at a time here and create our PC work. And I'm just using a strong, straight pin just to prop the hair, just to temporarily hold the hair in position, just while we decide exactly how we want the style to look. If the hair starts to get a little bit loose here, what you can do is just hold the hair down once you've got it together and just pop a couple of bobby pins just across the back. So the hairpins give us our kind of temporary holding place and the bobby pins then secure the hair. And just go side to side so you create this lovely kind of almost braided effect. Remembering to leave a few sections of hair down at the front so the style looks soft and beautiful. Again, secure with your bobby pins. So I'm using the stronghold bobby pins here. So make sure this is really secure and you hold the hair against the nape of the neck as you slide these bobby pins into position, because really it's a very soft looking style, but it does need to have an anchor and a kind of secure point in there. So once you've secured the hair, you can either push the hairpins in, but if you're working with the long pins like I am here, sometimes it's easier to just take them out. That's better. But the hairstyle still holds its position. So now we're ready to create our little bun at the back. So we've got choices here. You could do a little roll at the back and roll the hair up and do a nice little shape like that, or you could do maybe a little crossover style knotted bun, and we've got other tutorials showing those styles. But for this one, I'm going to just simply smooth some of that product left underneath the hair here. I'm just going to roll that hair up and pop a little pin at the back here. And once it's gone in, it should be really lovely and secure. And then just come in and finish off. So I'm just going to tuck those ends in just a little bit more. That's it. And here I want to just almost pin this bit in a bit so it brings this gap here together. So we'll just give the front bits a bit more of a curl now. And of course you can always change this style around by maybe creating a different looking bun at the back.